Hi everyone, and welcome to attractgreatmen.com. My name is Annie Chain and I'm a dating coach specializing in helping women find their special someone. Now, as a dating coach, one of the top questions I get from women is, how do I become a man magnet, right? You go to an event or you go to a club or a bar and you see that one woman, she's smiling, she's laughing, and she's having a great time, and there's a group of men that's kind of flocking around her. And then you sit there and you ask yourself, what is her secret? How do I get more men to come up to me? How do I become a man magnet? Today we're going to talk about the 7 strategies on how to become more approachable, and that way it increases your chances of finding the right man. So the first tip or the first secret is actually to travel or to go out with a smaller group of women. A lot of times as women, we like to get our girlfriends all together. You have a big group of girls, you're having a good time, girls' night out. Well, that scares men. They are afraid of rejection, and the last thing they want to do is approach a big group of women, laughing, having a good time, and then be rejected. So I always recommend, when you're looking to meet somebody, have 1 or 2 girlfriends with you, and that's it. The reason why 3 is a good number is because if a man comes up to you, then your 2 other friends can still talk amongst themselves and have a good time, and you don't have to feel like you're alienating your friends as well. Now, the second tip is to have a drink in your hand. Now, why is that? It's really simple. When a guy first meets you, he doesn't want to feel that he's obligated to buy you a drink. Now, it's not to say that he's cheap, because most of the time, within a few minutes, a man will always offer to buy you a drink. But men tend to look for women that have glasses that are half empty. That gives them a few minutes to get to know the girl, and then offer to buy her a drink. Now, if you don't drink alcohol and you're at a social function, just hold a glass of water or soda or juice, and that also makes you look more approachable and more sociable. Now, the third tip is really, really simple. Smile, right? The reason why I say always to have a smile on your face is it's pretty simple. Now, let me give you an example. If I'm at a bar and I'm standing across the room and I have a look like this on my face, I'm very serious, and from a distance, it does not look like I'm approachable. And so a guy wants to feel that if he comes up to a girl to talk to her, that she's not going to reject him. And so having a smile on your face makes you come across as more friendly, more happy, and more fun, and also it helps alleviate some of the fears that he may have. Ladies, men are afraid of rejection, so help him out a little bit. Give him a smile. And the fourth tip is to make eye contact. Now, you see a really cute guy across the way, right? And you glance over, you notice he's cute, and you notice he's also looking at you. A lot of times, as women, we might get a little shy, we'll look away really quickly, and then don't look that direction again. And that's actually the worst thing to do. What you want to do is actually, if you see him looking at you, hold your gaze and think about maybe counting to 2 or 3. So you look at him, 1, 2, 3 in your head with a little smile, and then you look away. And then glance back in a little bit and hold his gaze a little bit again, smile, and then look away. And you do that a few times, it's almost like fishing. Basically, you're reeling him in by your looks and your smiles, because you're telling him, hey, it's okay to come up to me, I won't reject you, and I'm approachable. So give that a try and see how many guys you can reel in. The 5th tip is actually, don't ask him what he does for a living. Not in the first 10 minutes. The reason why is this. As women, we want to get as much information as possible, right? We want to know where he lives, what he does for a living, what he likes to do for fun, the type of books he likes to read, and we just basically want to get an idea of what he is as far as things that are important on paper. For men, a lot of times though, they want to kind of get to know you, your personality, they want to have fun, they want to joke around, and have a good time. So they feel that if you ask him, a lot of times women tend to ask, what do you do for a living, within the first 4 or 5 questions. And I always tell women to wait at least for about 5-10 minutes, because that way the guy doesn't feel like he's put on the spot. He doesn't feel like you're judging him based on what he does, and you really get a chance to appreciate each other's company. And the 6th tip is to be positive. Now, what does that mean? Really, really simple actually. Basically, just whenever you're having a conversation with somebody, don't focus on, how bad your day was earlier. Don't complain about how you couldn't find any parking, that things are just going, things are not going well in your life. Reason why is because men are turned off by women who come across as negative or that complain or nag. Now, you may not mean to, but again, his perception may be that. And you want to make sure first impressions are always positive and fun. So if you had a bad day at work, that's okay. Leave it at work. Focus on that, the fact that you're having a great time there, that you have something exciting going on this weekend, whatever it is, have a positive and fun outlook, and you'd be surprised how many guys will be attracted to you. Last but not least, one of the most important tips I always love to give my female clients is say hi to him. That's really simple, right? But you'd be surprised. As women, we tend to not approach a man. You want to wait for him to come up to us. However, the chances of getting rejected by a man is very, very slim. It doesn't matter if he's married, if he has a girlfriend, he'll still be nice to you. He'll still enjoy your company and have a great conversation with you because you make him feel good by going up to him and talking to him and introducing yourself. That actually flatters him, and men love it when women make them feel good. And so if there's a guy that you're interested in, don't be afraid to go up and say hi. Hi, my name is Annie. Have you been here before? Is it always like this here? Or, if it's a networking function, hi, I'm Annie. This is my first time at this networking function. Have you been here before? Whatever it is, just, be fun, be light, introduce yourself, and just have a good time. You'd be surprised if you're smiling and you're looking at him and you're making eye contact. You'd be surprised on how many men will find that just absolutely seductive. So go out there, try these different strategies out, and then let me know how they work for you. Until next time, my name is Annie Chain, and happy hunting.